السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. أما بعد. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as we are told about Yunus alayhi salam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the ayat we just heard telling us that he was thrown and the al-hut, the fish or the whale, took him. And as we are used to, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala repeats a story, we see the angle in each surah, what is the emphasis that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts in it. So at this time, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that he would have stayed in the belly of the whale until the day they are resurrected. Except the reason he didn't is because he was making tasbih. If it wasn't that he's making tasbih, it would have been like this. So that is, importance of tasbih. Okay. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us something, details. Then he was thrown into the shore and he was weak. Okay, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put an emphasis on this. He was weak, very weak. Meaning that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgave him, and now the process of coming back starts. But it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. It takes time with the measure and the qadr of Allah and within this life. So he was weak. Then what do we expect? He will be there on the shore, and then what happened? The sun would hit him, and maybe ants will come around, insects, very weak and not move. Okay. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grew on him a certain tree, like yaqteen, meaning some kind of, like squash-like plant where the leaves are so wide, and covered him. Okay. So now what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about, and this is a very important point, and the point of all of this is, you think now someone who done something he shouldn't have done, went out too quickly and so forth, and was not given the instructions, and he did, and he thought that Allah will not put difficulties on. Anyways, it's just an issue that he did not quite do right. So, and now he made tasbih, he apologized, if you will. Now he is back under the mercy of Allah, always under the mercy of Allah, or he's going to be hired back, if you will. So you think that what stand he's going to take with others who did not go through this? You think he will be less ranking, right? No, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts words there to tell us that he was not less ranking, he was better than before. We give him more than before. Okay? His status was more. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives a number that usually is not given. He was sent to 100,000 أو يزيدون, 100,000 or more. So here, it was nobody followed him first, and he ran away from him, he left them, he gave up on them. But now he learned his lesson, so he's going to do his job better than before, or better than one who did not quite make a mistake. So the point is that the journey that he went through taught him so much that he is even more qualified now. And you find those who go through this and learn the lesson, they are eager to get the assignment again. They're eager to get more. Okay? And they do not hesitate to ask. Like when your son does something and وَلِلَّهِ الْمَثَلُ الْأَعْلَى and he's punished, comes back and says, I learned my lesson, now I'm going to do my job, you'll see. You'll see what I'm going to do now. And you see that sincerity in him, and you give him more responsibility than before, because you know that he will be even better than those who did not go through that difficulties. That is who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is. Within that kind of a theme, you see ad-dar wa nafi', the one who causes harm and the one who causes benefit, the one who holds back and the one who gives. Okay, the measure that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, also the attribute of yesterday, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala al-adl, okay, they're the things that happen to him that is with the right portion, so he learned the right lesson, so he'll be qualified to and be better than before. He was not punished too much that he will give up. He was not punished too little, so he would say, it's not too bad, right? It is just, everything was a very specific measure. And when we look at how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala deals with his creation in this sense of perfection, okay, then we are at ease of the qadr of Allah that happens all around us and to us. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين.